What's up, YouTube? My name is Jason, and this is my take. And I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna do a review of the new Cozz EP, Fortunate. Los Angeles rapper and Dreamville member Cozz is back with another project. Now, while Cozz does have a lot of mixtapes out, I've only listened to his albums, the two that he's dropped before this one. The first being 2014's Cozz in Effect, which is probably my favorite Cozz project. While I didn't like 2018's Affected as much as Cozz in Effect, there were so many highlights on this album, and it saw him teaming up with Cole and Kendrick Lamar as well. It was a good album. Listen, Cozz is one of those guys who isn't mainstream, but is a really dope rapper that's well connected in the industry and is far from boring. And I think that he truly solidified that with his many contributions to Dreamville's compilation, Revenge of the Dreamers 3 back in 2019. So we have this new EP from Cozz here, and I'm satisfied like I thought I would be. Now look, this isn't a classic or anything that blew me away, but once again, Dreamville drops another dope project, proving they're arguably the best collective in hip hop. So to talk highlights, let's start with the song Higher Power, which probably had my favorite Cozz flow. I really enjoyed how he was riding this beat. And what was really stuck in my head after listening to this whole project was like that A-OK like singing refrain that he was doing on this song. Like it's still stuck in my head. My favorite track on this entire project might be the next song, Addicted. The production was so smooth, and I love like that faint like saxophone that was in the background. Cozz talks about addictions on this song that he's had struggles with, such as pornography and alcohol. I love this line here where he's like, liquor like the police, it tell me stop resisting. I mean, I like how he kind of turned this all around to say that like we're all addicted to something. Like, if it's good or if it's bad, there's something we're addicted to, and how do we manage that, or how do we try to get through that? You know, I can't say that I was expecting or I saw a YG collab with Cozz happening on the song Control Problems, but you know, given that they are both West Coast rappers, it makes sense now that I think about it. Man, do the 808s hit hard on this track. Like this is such a banger. YG sounded really good on this track too. I enjoyed his contributions to this one, and honestly, that's just really refreshing. I really enjoy YG, but as of late, he hasn't dropped his best music in my opinion. So this was just good to hear. And the title track Fortunate was a good way to close this thing out. I really enjoyed Cozz's singing on the hook. It has so much emotion. I also really enjoyed this line where he says, "Don't make me lose my mellow, I ain't la." And it's like, Mellow, how'd you lose that one, bro? How'd you fumble that one? And you know, like this song is just really, you know, what this whole EP is about. Just Cozz reflecting on different things and struggles and just being fortunate that he's in the position that he's in currently. Now, on the other side of things, going to a couple tracks that I wasn't really a fan of. The first being the song So Am I. And it's so weird because I enjoyed the production on this track, and the second verse that Cozz lays down was really cool. But he opened this song with some singing that just was not it. Like it really turned me off. And it's crazy because on Fortunate, on the title track, he sounded really well vocally when he was singing. But on this one, it wasn't good. And also there's a song Juice Bars. The production was a little lackluster in my opinion. It didn't really do much for me. But another part that was really weird was on the second verse, Cozz was rapping like really, really fast. And you know, once he finished that flow, he was basically like trashing fast rap, like saying, you know, we're not with the fast rap, whatever. But it confused me because in him imitating fast rap, he sounded really good. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like you should have like tried to be bad in doing it, and it didn't really hit. So Juice Bars was just really a weird track in a lot of ways. But overall, man, this was another solid outing for Cozz, and the Dreamville streak of nice releases continues. You know, Dreamville and Cole, like they've been on a run lately, and I know that that's going to continue in 2022 with artists like Jid, Earth Gang, and Ari Lennox that are probably going to drop. Plus, with Cozz coming off of this EP, I am curious to see where he's going next in terms of another album. He has a great voice and he really can rap, so I'm curious to see where he goes from here. But this was a cool listen, so I'm going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. What were you guys' thoughts on this new Cozz EP? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your favorite tracks? Let's have a discussion down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another week of Jason's Take. Next week, I'm dropping 4 videos, not 3, but 4. It's gonna be my end of year list. I'm doing an honorable mentions, and then I'm doing a top 10 rap, R&B, and then another top 10 for like a collection of genres like pop, alternative, jazz, different things. So got a busy week ahead of us, but I'm excited to present, what I thought were some of the best albums this year, and to end the year, with the channel. We've been doing this for a couple months now, and it's been really cool. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Jason. This has been my take, and I'll see you guys next week.